I'm going to be doing a 5-speed swap on this. I want to say it's a 93 Ford Explorer. It was given to us by my in-laws. The automatic transmission, it just it had seen its last day of service, so we'll just put it that way. I guess they'd been adding to the fluid for quite a while, and it just kind of burned up. So anyways, I thought maybe I'd document a little bit of it, and people might enjoy it. So there's my donor. So I picked this up about a week ago. $400. It starts up, but I think it's got some vacuum leaks and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, didn't sound terrible. There were no knocks or anything, and it had oil pressure, so that's good. And the oil looked good. But we're going to, at the moment, I'm going to pull that transmission out. The slave cylinder was bad, but it came with a new slave cylinder. And I think the reservoir, forget what else it came with. But we're going to pull that transmission out, and the pedals and whatnot. I'm thinking about even using the steering column, because the steering wheel is nice, and I'd like to get rid of the automatic steering column the right way and just get rid of the whole column, since I have the parts. And swap the dash too, and get rid of the indicator inside the dash. So we're gonna try to pick the best. I'm sure I'll hear in the comments people would love to probably use the 2-door, and I would too. I'm actually going to be getting a whole nother transmission and transfer case, and possibly, I guess, the pedals. Just waiting to hear on when I can go pick that up for another couple $100. So this one might be going back together, or it just might be parts. So maybe you 2-door guys will need something. I kind of like the 4-doors. So I'll show you this one real quick. We already pulled the seats. My father-in-law had owned it for quite a while, and just started kind of vacuuming it out. And it had been stolen, I guess, at one time. And I borrowed it several years back, probably about 5 years ago. And it didn't even have that dash. I don't know what you want to call that, but instrument balance, I'll call it, where it's kind of peeled away. That was completely gone. A bunch of things were gone. And so we will silence that. But we did a little bit of fixing up on it. I was quite impressed when I borrowed it a couple years ago. It seemed quite peppy. I'd never driven one before. But it needed shocks terribly. So I put shocks on it and stuff when I borrowed it for a couple days. But I'm pretty excited. I've had a lot of vehicles. Jeep Rubicons and 80 series Land Cruiser and 3rd gen Toyota pickup and all kinds of different 4-wheel drives, and I'm kind of excited for this. Another thing I'm interested in is some of you that may know the transfer case swap. Which ones are you guys using out of like Rangers, or I'm assuming earlier Rangers or something with the manual transfer case? I'd like to do something like that. I'm not gonna hardcore wheel this or anything. It's gonna be more of a daily, but I think it'd be kind of cool to have the manual transfer case conversion as well with the 5-speed swap. So we will be having some parts available. This one has gray interior, so I won't be getting rid of anything until I make sure that I have everything I need for that one to get it where I want it. And I am looking at doing a 4-inch lift on this one too, the 4-door. So anyways, with that, I guess I'll just end there, and I'll take some more video when I get some more progress. So. Well, I'm gonna call it a day. I need to go clean my wood stove out and do a couple chores. It wasn't a full day, but what we did get done though, we got the pedal assembly out. Steering column, instrument cluster. I cleaned out an old Clifford security system, and I verified that the car did start before I took the column out, so we're good there. Should be a pretty good day tomorrow. Notice there's like I'm guessing it's some sort of an oil sensor on the oil pan. It looks like it needs to be addressed. Looks like it's going to need valve covers. That's about it, so I won't ramble on much more. Quite a bit of stuff you got to take apart though, really, if you think about it. I did. I tried and I tried. I can't think of the gentleman's name that made a video a couple years ago on doing a swap. He's got it on YouTube, and he's spot on. Basically, I tried to do it without loosening up the dash, but you have to. But it's a shame. Whatever happened in this thing, I'm not quite sure. But like the ashtray, they literally like kind of destroyed the plastic. So we might have to get creative on that, because this dash is in a lot better shape than the two-door. The two-door's got quite a bit of cracks. So, and it's gray. So, anyways, hope you enjoy this journey. Try to make it quick.